Got him. I'm back over here at Trimmer, Pine Flat Lake here in California. Uh, it's still early. The sunlight's barely coming out. I'm hoping this uh, video comes out clear. I had to adjust the ISO on my GoPro to capture this early in the morning. Because I know GoPros are notorious for not catching good picture when it's in low light conditions. So I'm hoping it works out, and if it does, great. But I'm back over here at Tremor, just fishing the banks for bass. Chill, the size I said. Taking a little hike. I'm gonna try to see how much water I can cover today using a drop shot. I know some of you will argue that you can't really cover water with drop shot, but what I do is just cast it out there, because they normally take it on the drop. So as soon as it lands, if there's fish there, they'll grab it. If not, I just reel it in and keep moving. That's how I do it. You don't have to wait until it settles on the ground. There's a few of you inquiring how I do my knots. I don't know if you guys saw that, but the fish just jumped too. Like literally snagged a bug out of the air. I don't know what he was doing. That wasn't carp, that was bass. Okay. What I do, I'm trying to do this so you guys can see it. Okay, there's my rods over here on the left. You just thread your, well, not thread, but put your line through your hook so it's like a J like this, and your rod's to the left. And what I do is just, I don't know what you call this knot. I'm not sure if it has a name, but this is how I was taught when I was fishing with my dad a long time ago when I was little, and I've always been doing it this way. So what I do is take this and you just go like this so it loops around. Hope you guys can see that. If not, I apologize. But once it's like that, see, this is the tag end on your right. You take this and put it on the way to the top, and you just wrap around both lines, go through that knot, loop, and if it's not big enough, you might have to do it again, like I just messed up right there. But okay, I'm going to do this again. Go like this with a bigger loop. Okay, so, the loop will depend on the size of your hook. It's pretty obvious. But you just take this on top again, wrap it around both lines. I usually do it like 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the most important thing here that I've noticed is make sure this is not all knotted up right here, or this area. So you just take your other fingers and make sure it don't happen. As usual, you lube up your line so you don't get any line burn. Okay, as you cinch it up, again, make sure these are not knotted up. This is the most important. Just line it up like this, kind of like get it started, and just cinch it up slowly. See that? Like that. And you tug on it pretty good. Yeah, now baby, not going nowhere. Don't be afraid to tug it pretty good, because a lot of times if you messed up right here, it'll break. Now you want it to break now than when you caught a fish. And that's it. And then I want to show you guys this again. It might not be necessary, but since I'm rolling, I might as well, right? Do the complete rig. 1/8 ounce drop shot weight. That's what I use in these conditions. Go heavier if it's windy. Okay, I usually leave at least an inch of tag. So again, you do your uni knot. This one's called a uni knot. This knot, all you do is, dang, fish scared me right there. Okay, what you do is like this, and you loop it. I don't know if you can see that. The line's pretty thin. I can see it, but I'm not sure if it's turning out good on the GoPro. But you just loop it around like this, and you just wrap around how many times you want. Do that loop on both lines. I just do one for this weight. Okay, just one. Leave like an inch of tag. Cinch it up like that. The reason I do 1 inch is when you get snagged on a rock, add pressure to it and it'll slip. It won't fall off when you're casting because it won't slip that easy, but it will slip when you get snagged. It saves your rig instead of losing your whole rig if it's just caught on the weight, which is oftentimes is what happens. Okay, and that's if you use a teardrop. If you're using what do you call a drop shot weight, it's specifically designed to slip. But I don't buy those because they're a little more expensive. Teardrops are cheaper. Okay, let's do this. Let them take it, swallow a little bit. Just load the rod until you see the tip. Keep the pressure and then just reel into it. Like I said, I'm going to demonstrate. Let it load. Boom, and yank on it and you got them. See that? You don't, the dink. Let him calm down a little bit. There he goes. He'll let go. I wasn't trying to pull him in because there was a dink. So I'm not too worried about it. It's kind of good that I don't have to deal with him. You see how he messed up my hook or my worm. Yeah, dinks like to play with it. They like to tug on it. If it's a big bass, they usually just swallow the whole thing. You'll know. You'll notice the difference. But you see how I did that? I kind of demonstrated for you guys. For those of you who are new to a drop shot, how you pull them in. Don't just, set the hook like a madman because it'll just spit it out. Got him. Sorry guys, I want to hook myself. Let's see, got him in the lip, almost came off, see that? Measure this guy. This is a spotted bass, guys. Looks like he's over 13 inches. I'm gonna bring him over here so I can lay him on the rock. I don't know if you guys can see that. Yep. A solid 14 spotted. Nice catch. Actually landed this one. Earlier I had a dink that got away, but I wasn't too worried about it. It was dink. I landed this one, so didn't get skunked today. What? Snag again? God, kidding me.
And just remember, if you ain't snagging, you ain't fishing.